Okay, everyone, welcome. This is a meditation for peace. So I'm Barbara Bijou, and I really wanted to be able to send out vibrations today of love and peace. So many of us are upset and disturbed by what's going on in the world, the terrorism, the fighting, the anxiety, the fear, the worry. And the truth is that in order for us to change anything, we really first have to start inside. We have to start finding peace within us. So today is dedicated to really be able to change our vibrations. And as we change our vibrations from the lower vibration of fear and anger and all kinds of negative things, we literally are able to change the vibration for the planet. As they say, let's have peace on earth and let us begin with me. So we need to start with us. I wanted to start with a wonderful Aboriginal prayer that I love. And it says, "O Great One, we dedicate this day to the honor of oneness. We ask that everything we need be provided for. We ask that everything we do today, say today, or hear today be in only of service to the highest good, in my highest good, in the highest good for all of life, everywhere, throughout the universe." And as we dedicate this to everybody, to the children of the world, to the soldiers of the world, to the politicians, and to each and every one of us, may this be a step in a direction that we can all begin to find peace in the midst of chaos. One of my teachers, Brew Joy, used to say that the most important thing you could do is learn how to access the attributes of the heart center. Because when you really think about it, when you think about yourself, and if I asked you to point to yourself, where would you point? You point here. You point to your heart. You don't point to your head. You point to here. And in my experience, the heart chakra is the one chakra that actually allows us space to transmute and transform. So for this time that we have together, I want to invite you now to join me and go deep into your heart as we open up to the divine resources that we all need to stay calm in the midst of chaos. I wanted to play some music, but it's a little hard with this Google Hangout at the moment. We haven't quite figured it out. But just so you know, one of the musicians that I absolutely love is Barry Goldstein. And he has an album called The Heart, his song that is truly wonderful for opening up your heart. And I highly recommend you check it out on iTunes. There are many other ones that I love, and I'll be posting them on my blog. But for now, if you can find Barry Goldstein, The Heart, you'll really, really have a treat. So right now, I want you to take a few deep breaths, and I'm going to start with doing some deep breathing. If you find it's a little too much for you, then you can just do it at your own pace. I'm going to have us breathe into the count of 6 and then breathe out. And as you breathe in, you're going to breathe in through your nose. And as you breathe out, you're going to breathe out through your mouth. Again, if you find this is challenging, do it to the count of 4, to the count of 3, wherever you're comfortable. The idea is, especially when we're under stress, we're actually not breathing. Literally, the blood is draining from our extremities, and we're holding our breath, or we have a very shallow breath. This also creates our brain to send out all kinds of chemicals like extra testosterone and stress chemicals, which makes us more off-center. So the simplest thing we can do to find our center is to learn how to take slow, deep breaths. So let's start now. You can close your eyes or you can leave them open, gently looking down. as I'm going to lead you now in the breathing. So let's breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Continue breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Two more times. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now lightly place your hands on your heart as we begin to connect and open to the attributes of the heart center. So take a deep breath and imagine now that you have strands of light from your heart to the source of all compassion in the world. See it as a giant, giant source of energy way out in the universe. Plug in and then just breathe it in. Breathing in this ability to be tender, to be loving, to be compassionate to both yourself and to others. And think of places now where you've been harsh to yourself and breathe in this compassion. Think of times that you've been harsh to others and just breathe in this compassion, allowing the heart to open, to soften, to expand as it fills with this amazing source of universal compassion. Good. And now imagine another strand of light emanating from your heart to the source of deep, deep peace. This is a peace beyond comprehension. This is the energy that will allow you to stay centered in the midst of chaos. And again, imagine that you're plugging into the source of universal peace and breathe it in. Almost like you're sipping a straw now. Just breathe in this peace to every cell of your body, to every situation that is causing you discord. Breathe it into your home, to your office, to your city, to your country. Breathe it into the world. Just fill yourself with a sense of peace, It's so extraordinary that it spills out beyond your body. Good. And now imagine another cord of light emanating from your heart to the source of all healing in the universe. Imagine the universal source of healing way out in the universe now that you have access to. Just plug in and breathe it into the heart. This ability that we all have to bring healing to both ourselves and others. So breathe it in now to your emotional body. Doesn't matter if you know where it is. Breathe it into the mental body. Breathe it into your physical body. Anywhere that is needed. Just fill yourself with this healing presence, this divine healing, this gift from the universe. And now the last attribute of the heart center. Imagine another cord emanating from your heart, connecting now to the source of unconditional love. And as you breathe it in, know that this is way bigger than personal love. There's nothing you need to do to deserve it. It's your birthright. And breathe in this love into every aspect of your being. Especially breathe it into any fear, any worry, any concerns, because it can dissolve it. Just allow this universal, unconditional love to merge with everything in your life. And feel now the heart softer, more radiant. And imagine now that the sacred divine spark, that sacred flame within your heart has been lit and is radiating these qualities of peace, of love, of compassion, of healing to you and to everyone else in your life. And breathe in knowing that as you breathe in, you are connecting to the holy breath. And as you breathe out, you are offering it to everybody in your life. Breathing in this divine healing and breathing out, offering it as a gift and radiating it out to the world. And the more you breathe in, the higher your vibration is growing. And you are moving higher and higher into another layer of divine compassion, healing, love. You can feel yourself lifted higher and higher as this vibration moves. As you breathe in now, let us evoke in your mind's eye an ancient jade temple. It is made completely of jade. And this is a temple of healing. And imagine you can breathe in this beautiful green jade color. Just imagine now like you're drinking a green drink. You're breathing in the color green. You're surrounded by this amazing jade temple that lives in the etheric realm. It is a place where the masters come to give and receive healing. And just imagine yourself now surrounded by this amazing jade temple. It is a major healing matrix for the entire planet, and you have access to it just by asking to come here. And in your mind's eye, feel yourself totally surrounded by this beautiful temple. Even the flowers are made of jade. There's a fountain made of jade. Everything here has the vibration for healing. And again, as you breathe deep and pierce into this holy breath, this healing, you give yourself much more access to this peace and to this healing, and you are able to send it out to the entire world. And allow this amazing energy to release from you anything that you are holding on to that is anything less than peace and love. It will release, consume, cause and effect of anything that you have ever created as we move into a state of healing and divine grace. We are being gifted now with divine grace. And imagine that you are radiating this healing, this peace now to everyone in your family, spreading out to all your friends, all your colleagues. Imagine this amazing green energy light spreading out throughout your city, throughout your country, into the oceans, into the air, the ozone, sending it to the animals, to the minerals, and especially sending it to any place on earth right now that is in extra need of this healing, any place that is being consumed now by war, by famine, by poverty, by disease. And imagine now that we are the custodians for this planet, and we are able, through the holy breath, to spread this healing light. Knowing that the more you stay centered, the more you are the peace, the more you can share it. And I want to end by reading you a Taoist prayer for peace. If there is to be peace in the world, there must be peace in the nations. If there is to be peace in the nations, there must be peace in the cities. If there is to be peace in the cities, there must be peace between neighbors. If there is to be peace between neighbors, there must be peace at home. If there is to be peace at home, there must be peace in the heart. Lao Tzu. I have an entire list of peace prayers from around the world on my blog. Just go to barbarabijou.com, look at my blog, and you'll be able to read all these peace prayers. This meditation will be on YouTube, so feel free to watch it later, share it with your friends, and let us really dedicate today and every day to being peace in the world. Namaste.